Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect. Well, we're here on Ilos. We've fought off a whole bunch of Geth and yeah, we are continuing to make our way through to try and hunt down Saren. But in the meantime, we have picked up a couple of good little things like a new assault rifle and whatever else. So we're going to quickly go ahead and max those out because, well, we would be foolish if we did not. So that's what we're doing. That is all that we really need to do. Everything else should be fine. As for Rex, I think, yeah, we'll give him the upgraded shotgun, and I think that's about everything that we really needed to worry about. So let's go ahead and keep on moving. We've made our way through so far. We've got an elevator to get through, and then I'm pretty sure we're trying to find some kind of device that'll allow us to follow Saren. He locked himself and some Geth behind a giant door. Some kind of blast door, I would be assuming.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
This must be the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We will have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Okay, well, I guess that's what it is. Alright. No two ways about it. Let's go ahead and get our guns ready, because we know we'll have contact. Then we'll see what comes out of the woodwork here. Oh, okay. Apparently I have a sniper rifle for some reason. Oh, well, you know what? That's fine. We'll make it work. Let's go ahead and quickly... Oh, no, we can't shield boost for some reason. Alright, well, we'll go with an assassinate. You can go ahead and overkill, and then I guess we'll figure out exactly... Hi there, big boy. Alright, let's go ahead and get that going. Shield on up. Let's go with... No, let's go ahead and lift you up into the air. We'll go ahead and we will use some of our immunity. Oh, and come on, let's take out that prime. Yeah, it looks like this sniper's actually doing a pretty good job of clearing out the enemies. Alright, though I think we should probably switch back nonetheless.
I think we're done here.
Alright, so yeah. Armature repair station, we can't sabotage that either, so it looks like one of these things might get up off the ground at some point. Yeah, definitely regretting not having brought Garrus along with us, but oh well, it is as it is. Not much can be done. Actually, let's just double check. Does that mean we have to go up and around? Yeah, here we go. Alright. What have we got here?
Come, Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it. Then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message. But I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Okay, well, if that's the case, let's go ahead and we'll see if there's anything else above us. What do we see? Okay, I guess it's just an extra level for the sake of having one. Okay, not quite as useful as I was expecting. Let's see, what's back through... Is it back down here, I think? Yeah, what do we see? Security room all the way down here. I'm not sure what this is meant to be, but we'll go ahead and check that out. Don't remember placing the marker, but we'll see. Okay, so there's the security room. Oh wait, did we miss the security panel? Hang on a second, let's just double check that. If, oh actually, hang on a second, yeah, if this is the security panel that we had to get to open up the other doors, we probably need to make sure that we did in fact push the buttons. I thought we already had, but maybe I
never dreamed I would actually find Ilos.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm not seeing any point of contact, so I guess maybe activating that was enough. Alright then, well, I guess we'll just have to go. Yeah, a little bit unnecessary, but at least we know for certain.
On me!
Alright, let's see if everybody else will join up. It looks like Liara will teleport when we go into the elevator nonetheless, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, well, we're heading back up. Let's see. Do we have more to fight? Yeah, okay, so this drops us back to where we were originally. We do have contact. Yeah, landing zone, archive door. Hang on a second. So we need... Yeah, to enter the archives. That's fine. And the archives should be... back out in this direction. Okay. We do have one contact still, but honestly, one Geth is not exactly the be-all and end-all. Let's get on out of here and see if that did do the trick with opening up the next location. Oh, no, it is definitely open. Alright then, let's jump on into the vehicle and see what we can do. Let's see if there's many defenses here now.
I have spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Hey, try to remember why we're here. Saren, the conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study the...
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containment?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something must have gone wrong. This bunker became their tomb. The pods are dead as well as anyone inside.
All of them? There must be hundreds of those pods. What was Saren expecting to find here? There's nothing left but corpses.
Alright, well, it looks like there is a little bit of contact here. Nothing too crazy. It looks like this place has been fairly well overrun by whatever remains of some organic life. Yeah. Oh, and it looks like we've got some kind of barrier up ahead. Yeah.
What is happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush!
I do not think Saren is behind this.
Okay, well, we've got a door at the very least, so I guess that's where we're going.
I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
The war was lost. If you'd surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare. harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait. Where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
It might know something useful.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related to stopping the Reaper invasion.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Alright then, well, I think we have learned all that we can. But yeah, let's go ahead and hope and pray that this elevator does not take too long to get there. If we have limited time, we need to get moving.
All their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
Keep it moving. I've got no intention of ending up like them.
Alright, let's hit the gas and see what we can do. Oh, speaking of hitting things, it looks like we have contact. Whereabouts? That's not advisable. Let's get rid of you two. Alright, what do we see? Alright, let's see what we can do down here. Actually, what was that on the map? The aqueduct. Okay, well, let's go ahead and keep moving. Oh, I see an armature on our radar. Looks like they're behind cover, unfortunately, but we will see what we can do. Let's deal with them, and then... Oh, looks like we missed a fellow. Let's see what we can get done. Now. Let's see if running him over will help. There we go. Alright. That was pretty effective, actually. Alright. Anything else causing trouble? Got more contacts. Okay, I think we've still got a little bit of time before we get there. I'm pretty sure we saw 90-degree angle turns. So... dodge those. Hello and goodbye. Excellent. And then what else have we got? Looks like a fairly easy run for us. A little bit of damage isn't anything too crazy. Our shields should be fine. Alright, hang on a second. What's moving on up there? Is that shadow? Yes. Oh, there it is. Found what we're looking
There,
for.
the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
Activate the defenses! Seal the station!
The arms aren't moving. System's not responding.
Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council!
Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
Okay, bad time for everybody it seems. Alright, let's go ahead and we need to make our way there as fast as we can. We've got 40 odd seconds. We'll try and take out one of these things if we can along the way.
Hang on, things are going to get a little rough.
Oh, you know what? There's a Colossus. We're not going to bother. Let's get moving. We've got 20 seconds. Should be able to jet our way up. Alright, let's make the jump.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation procedure.
guess that's one way to arrive. Oh, turns out this little monument in the Citadel is a tiny miniature mass relay itself. So either way, we landed the Mako, squashed those guys, parked it here. I'm not sure if they'll give us a ticket, but it is what it is. So either way, let's go ahead and keep moving. Oh, actually, you know, let's get our guns up. Alright, let's go ahead and fire off. You know what will work? Let's go with some singularity there. That should do fine. We'll go ahead and we'll throw that one back, and then let's go for some good old overkill. Well, that looked like a very effective throw. Yeah, I think that counts as a kill. Alright,
The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
Come on! We need to stop Saren before it's too late!
Please begin emergency evacuation.
good little
procedure.
diagnostic there.
This is not a drill.
Alright, let's go ahead and summon the elevator. Do we need our guns ready? Everybody still should be fine. Alright, okay, apparently
Evacuation procedure.
we're the only ones staying alert. Alright.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms!
Saren's locked the elevator! Suit up! We're going outside!
I guess we know which way we're going now. Good thing we've got some mag boots, otherwise that could have been a very nasty fall. Let's see, what have we got? Citadel Tower Maintenance Shaft. Fair enough. Let's get rolling, because I guess we don't have much of a choice. See what we can find. Yeah, that is a big repo, that is for sure. Alright, so far... Oh, hang on a second. So far, so good. Let's take some cover as we move. looks like he's not going to pop on out. Let's go ahead and call him in. There we are. Make it a little bit easier for us to target. Alright, not bad. Everyone still seems to be doing okay. We're not going to put our guns away though, because we're definitely going to have more. Alright, good kill there. Oh, and there's another. Okay, bad Krogan Warlord. Let's please keep you at distance if you might. Kind of glad that we've kept the Inferno rounds. Was thinking just before we should maybe potentially swap over to tungsten rounds, but I guess since there's some Krogan here, let's keep things working in our favor. Right, we got those guys. Where are the others? Got you and there we have it. Alright, so far so good. Rex, where are you going? Down there? No. We need to make our way towards the Reaper. Let's see, what have we got up over here? Oh boy, that things are moving. Alright. So far, so good. Nothing too much to get in the way. Oh, hang on. Another Geth destroyer. That's a lot less agreeable. Let's go ahead and some warp and singularity will always work out nicely. Alright, Citadel defense turret, yes. Power that thing on. Actually, it looks like... Oh, we can't get that one online yet. That's unfortunate. Alright, is there a third one? Yeah, let's see if we can get this thing up and running. Yeah, 2 out of 3 will have to be good enough. Halfway done. Let's quickly go ahead and you know what? We'll go warp over there. We'll go ahead and shield up, and then no, let's just get Liara to use her barrier for now. That's not ideal. Let's go with immunity. Let's go ahead and that looks like that's that ship down. Oh no, almost. Alright, as long as we keep moving, we're fairly safe it seems. Alright. That's not too bad. Yeah. Oh well, if only. We'll be fine. Oh, Krogan. Alright, let's go ahead and put a spanner in the works. Let's go ahead and throw down some warp. Actually, you know what? You go with warp. You go with singularity, please and thank you. And then let's go ahead and fire off. Looks like he stayed out of cover just long enough. Oh, and here we go, we've got another one. Let's go ahead and we'll use the lift and now let's just use overkill. they're definitely throwing a lot at us, but it looks like we're able to get through them fairly quickly. We've got some good equipment, so that's at least something. Oh! Hang on, are those turrets Geth? Oh, that does actually look like Geth turrets. Okay, hang on a second. If we take those things out, we should be able to. Cool. Alright, hang on a second. Alright, they just take a little bit of work. What have we got? What have we missed? Oh, there's a Geth Trooper right there. Well, that would be why. We're going to go ahead and shield on up. Deal with you. Come on now. Apparently doesn't like it when I'm trying to aim down sights and deal with it that way. What have we got? You know what? Let's go ahead and pull out our sniper rifle. We'll let our friends protect us. We'll deal with the long distance targeting. There we go. Alright, and then you know what? We can put a few shots on target. Ooh. A little bit toasty, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and use an assassinate. There we are. Dealt with that quite comfortably. Alright, we need let's just switch back to our other weapon. Whoops. There we have it. Alright, contact's down. Unless something drastic rocks up quickly, we're going to be fine, I think. Yeah, we're slowly making our way. Made it under Sovereign, so that's a good sign. Alright, now let's figure out where we need to go. We need to go off to the... Oh, we need to head down there. Oh, actually, there's been a whole pathway down here. Oh, well. You know what? It's fine. At least we dealt with everything. That's the main thing. We won't get outflanked. And there is the access hatch that we need. Okay, well, you know what? We're up at the very top. Also, too, I didn't mention it earlier, just for those who haven't seen the series before, but doesn't that look awfully like a Reaper? Yep, a very, very clever little design there. Alright, but either way, let's go ahead and let's heal up Liara, make sure that she's in good health. We'll pick up the Meta Gel. Yeah, we're back up to 10, so I guess that's good. Oh. Fight the last couple. And then I think should be fairly safe. Alright. Got a few more enemies, but not too many. Let's go ahead and clear you out. Get that shot, and then oh, careful, Liara. We don't want any friendly fire there. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, now we're getting close. Let's go ahead and apply shotguns. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be the best call for us. Yeah. Alright, what do we see?
was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine, intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for... The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Okay, well, yeah. Probably shouldn't take implants from a giant evil machine. Probably good advice.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You'd sacrifice human lives to save the Council? What have they ever done for your kind?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign is a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
That's why you can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
Alright, we're going to try and save the Council. At the end of the day, the Destiny Ascension is the biggest gun in the known universe, so we probably want to keep that kicking and use that to shoot back at Sovereign.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Make sure he's dead.
He's dead.
I am Sovereign, and this station is mine.
Okay, and this is why we do not accept evil robotic implants from those sorts of aliens. Alright, so we're going to have a fight here. Let's go ahead and what do we go with first? Let's go with lift. Let's go ahead and let's go with some of that too. We'll have to see. Alright, let's go ahead and let's throw on some warp. Let's then use, I don't know, yeah, warp, and then we'll use throw. We'll see if that helps. Let's use some overkill. Let's also make sure shotguns are equipped if we can.
Here it comes!
Come on now. Let's see, what else can we do? Let's go ahead and singularity, and we'll use carnage. That should be fine. Where is he gone? Oh, we got contact. Troopers. You know what? Let's focus in on the Geth for a second. And then where are we dealing? Oh, there's Saren. Alright. Let's go ahead and warp yet again, and then... I don't know, I feel like we're doing pretty good right now.
Sovereign's too strong! We have to pull back!
Oh, and my game has stopped working. That is very unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to pause recording and we'll come back in a minute. Okay, so here we go. Back into the fight once more. Let's start with you switching back to your shotgun. Let's also go ahead and warp. And then you can go with lift. Alright, we'll see how that works. Overkill. Let's go ahead and go for carnage. Let's go ahead and singularity. Oh, actually, no. Let's go for warp.
Fire in the hole!
strong! We have to pull back!
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Alright. Keep fighting. Let's use some lift again. Let's throw some warp. Let's also go ahead and I think I'll use, warp there. Let's also go with Carnage. I'm going overkill.
Shields are down. Now's our chance.
Hit it with everything we got.
Hard on my flank. We're going in.
Captain Anderson, we found them! They're in here!
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard, we have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
Absolutely. We do not like Udina. Udina's a bit of a jerk. That said, though, our captain certainly knows his way around things. So let's go ahead and pick the right choice, the straight shooter of the bunch.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
That is the first game from the Legendary Edition. We'll turn down the volume there for a little bit. Yeah, great game. Great remastering. Very happy with it. Unfortunately, we did have a bit of a what do we call it? Bug there in the fight with Saren. Turns out, because I clicked resume earlier instead of start from the menu, it didn't go too well. But either way, that is that. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll come back with Mass Effect 2. We're going to pick up where we left off, and we'll see this trilogy through. So if you do have any suggestions for things you'd like to see in the second run, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And if you have just tuned in for this one, thank you for tuning into the series, and hopefully we'll catch you in Mass Effect 2 or in another one. So if you do want that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.